Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. It's been a minute. Can I add? No. Can we add? Can I add a picture into chat? I don't know how to do that. It seems a little dark. Just getting my sound right here. You can get the Twitch drops are enabled, I believe. So if you watch 3 minutes, you do get the new builders um, cape. I believe it goes until the 15th. It does seem dark, but I don't know. It's been a while since I streamed. Been a hot minute, really. I haven't been on Minecraft in a while too. But yeah, I think we're set here. I think this sounds good. Okay, so today we're just fiddling about. I have a bunch of little projects I want to get done. Um, I'll show you. I started working on a birch tree last night. Never really played around with like trying to make good trees. So I was looking at some images online, and I found this one that was really cool. Uh, I was trying to post it in chat, but I guess I can't. But anyway, so I started fiddling about last night about just kind of like throwing it together. It's obviously we're going to work on this a bit. I'm still trying to do the leaves and the branches, but I kind of like where it's at. I kind of like the general shape. I was trying to think like, if this tree was to grow by this like mountain, um, so that's north, that's east, that's south, that's west. I was kind of thinking like it would naturally sort of lean, I would guess, towards like the southwest. So like I kind of did it that way, like these branches sort of like lean like this. They lean a little bit more this way. They're more vertical this way. Same on this side. That branch kind of juts out more to the south, and this one sort of just goes straight up. But yeah, so today we're gonna work on that. I want to move the trash can down and over one block to here, and we're gonna redesign that. And I want to get rid of some of these other trees, especially this tree here. It's kind of like blocking all the sight lines, and in fact, all these trees can go. And then I have a couple other small projects to do, but I guess we'll start with getting rid of. And I kind of want to do this pond. I kind of just threw this pond together real quick, just when I was doing the tree. It's very cobbly. I don't mind the shape so much, but like it's too much cobble, so we're gonna fix that up too. So yeah, all right, let's grab some stuff. Let's sleep through the night. Hope everyone's doing well. Coco Bear has she's been doing good with the gifts. We really don't get a lot of phantom membranes. Yeah, 21 rapids feet though. All right, so let's start with let's take down that tree first. Kind of open it up, and then we can see. Yeah, we can see how we can shape this a little bit more. I want to add a couple more branches, like that one goes that way. Like maybe add a couple more fence posts, a couple more gates. I think this side I kind of want a little bit more to be a little more bare, and maybe even use some lighter leaves. No, no, no. We'll see. We'll just make it look good. But I do like the general shape and color. And it's 13, I believe it's 13 blocks tall. So if each block is 3 feet, that would make it a 39-foot birch tree. And I was looking up that like the common birch tree is between 30 and 70 feet tall. So it fits in that vibe too. Let me go get my hoe. Yeah, we'll keep the leaves. Maybe we'll do some different. Why did I? I don't remember doing it. I guess I was just trying to light it up. The mountain really, I don't know what to do with the mountain. I don't have any, like, I tried a couple different things, and I don't like any of them. Hey, get some music going. I don't even think I think I think there was just a tree here. It's been so long. It's been a few years. I think there was just a tree here, and I just started like a natural oak, and I just left it and just started adding like like leaves and branches. Have to repair our hose soon. I mean, I think I added some. Obviously, I added some of these branches. Yeah, but for the most part, I think it's just a natural. And maybe we'll put another tree, maybe like I don't know. I kind of thinking like have some smaller trees. in this area by like between the portal and the little house. I think that makes more sense. Okay. We should put that. I guess just for now, we'll just do like something like that for now. Yeah, that looks better. Because I want to be able to like, when you come out of here. Yeah, we definitely gotta get rid of that brick. But like, see it from this angle. See it when you come out of like the nether. Out of the storage room. This angle, this really needs some work. And coming from underneath as well. Okay, let's put this stuff in here. Any more leaves? No. That'll work. Man, I had acacia leaves and azalea leaves. All kinds of leaves I was going with. When I gotta find it, but I like the so for the trash can, I'm gonna redo. I'm gonna use instead of the barrel. We don't really need them. I'm gonna use a copper chest. When I made this little guy the other night, I was looking at the back of the copper chest, and I thought that texture made like a decent. Like it'll open the wrong way, but I don't really, who cares about that? In fact, we'll get that now. Let's do the trash can next. I think I put it in here. Yeah. Um, yeah, I felt like that kind of made a good trash can. It's weird I noticed this too. So where is like like the colors like this has more like if almost you look at it like terracotta, like this would be like a regular like that's regular terracotta color. And then on the chest, it's like that's a cyan there. And then you got green and lime green. Like it's like matches like it doesn't match like the colors don't match. It was annoying. But it's fine, we'll make it work. I'm gonna keep you do we have any I'm gonna need what am I gonna need? I'm gonna need one stair. I'm gonna need four I need 4 grates. Or not grates, trapdoors. And you can't make trap. You have to. It has to be. Yeah, you have to use regular. And we'll need some wax. So I'm gonna need 4. I'll clean that out. Let's keep, need, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6. I do like it. Maybe I'll put some glow lichen up top, kind of light it up a little bit. Maybe maybe tone down some of the lanterns and kind of make it lighter. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. What are you gonna give us, Coco? String. It's already so much better without that tree there. And I think if I think I'm gonna go from maybe from that level there and just go straight across with moss, like make all of this green down here, and then we can like do something with the mountain and put like green up top, and like do something in between. But I think just having all this green, will make all that pop as well. Let's just we need some leaf litter. Is that what I call it? Leaf litter? Yeah, leaf litter. Something like that. Oh, and we get rid of that string. All right, let's take this stuff down. We're clean that up. Really digging the bundles. I've been playing around with them lately. Like really trying to use them, and yeah, I'm really 'cause I wasn't a huge fan when they first came out. I'm like, this doesn't solve anything. But they really have been useful. So I want to move. So it was there, and I want to move it here, I guess. And then I want to move it down 1. Which means that's fine. We can cover that up. So it would be that would be you know what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Put you there. Oh, why do I have 17 leads on me? Oh, they must have been in the barrel. Okay. So that's gonna be the lava. So that means that has to be. So that goes there, and that goes there. And then you'll go there. No. What if... let me think. What if we... Ooh, what if we did this instead? Put you there. You there. You there. You like this. And then you... Like that. Yeah, I like this. This doesn't look like a trash can. I just like the way the back looks. Then I'm gonna put a pressure plate here so you can step on the pressure plate, and if we can make it. I know, yeah, we'll leave it like that. It's fine. And then like because I want to be able to hold it. It's like you put something in and then it won't get ejected out right away. In case you accidentally put something in there you don't want to. So all this has to come down. Let's make ourselves a little more room. Then we're gonna have to come out this way. Yeah. Well, let's just put it all in bowl. So I haven't. This is cool. The way the banners, how they sway. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet, because you can dye the bottom half of banners. I don't know. It just kind of looks cool. Like it goes up. Like it looks like it's. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna use that yet, or how I'm gonna if I'm gonna do it at all. But I just thought that was pretty cool when I was making the potion room. I saw that and I was like, oh, that's pretty wild. So it is. Hold on. How does this work again? It is you there, you there. Oops. You come back around. You come back. you, and then needs to be into a block. You could use you, and that should work. Is that? I'm an idiot. It's got. We have to have face down. It would help if it was facing down. So wait, we're putting the. Yeah, it's gotta go there. Yeah, it would help if we had it placed right. New. Then we can cover all this up. We got to put the lava in. But that should all be working now. It's gonna be a block. And that's it. Okay. Pressure plate. Let's just get a let's get a spruce. We should probably do a spruce sign. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it should be a little taller now. You know, it's funny, now that that tree is gone, it kind of, I don't know. Maybe we should make it a little taller. Hmm. I mean, we could just like fluff it up with some leaves. I don't know. Like this needs to be. Uh, all right, let's finish this up. So do we like that? Yeah, because I'm gonna do. Okay. Shit, crafting. Okay. What did I need again? I needed a pressure plate and a sign. So now that should. Yeah, so that should lock. Then you step off, and then it'll. Okay. Yeah, so in case, like, yeah, you accidentally. Oh no, I put my, whatever, my shovel in there. You get to take it out. Give me this. Ooh, or we could go acacia. Before I was just using a lever and stuff, but this makes it a little bit easier. And let's oh, do we like that? I was gonna go with green, but do we go with the full oxidize? No, I think I like the. I think I like this. Yeah, I think I like that better. Especially once we get all the moss in. Though it would, if we did leave it fully oxidized, that would change the. 'Cause like I said, this has got like right there, that's like cyan terracotta color. And you got green terracotta, lime terracotta. And this is like almost like regular. Hmm. Then we gotta wait for these to oxidize. They should not move, right? The chest won't. Yeah. And there we go. Then we'll put a sign here. Oh, she got a nice little trash can. Nice. Okay. Let's put all this junk away. And I'll fix that up later. Once once they get oxidized. I think that's a good location too because, coming out of the nether, coming out of that tunnel, any of the, like, it's kind of like right in this area where people, I walk by all the time and I can quickly. Oh, that's gonna suck. Yeah, maybe I should have it higher. I don't know. How often am I going to use it? I think it's fine. It'll look a lot better once it's fully, once we get it oxidized. But I think the spruce goes good with the weathered, but not the stairs. Maybe we'll change the stairs out. It's hard to tell with this being so coppery right now. We got to. Should we put? I guess we could put a light on here. Yeah. We could make it maybe like make a bench or something right here. Let's get that moss in. I want to get the moss in, see how it looks. You can go in there. You can go in there. Let's put all this wood away. I am gonna consolidate. So when we first started this realm, like I was doing all my oak, all like kind of the wood chopping here. I'm gonna keep all of this, but the acacia, the 2x2s, and then the cherry wood. We're gonna take all three of those stations away, and just gonna do it over here, just in one stop shopping. So I think along this wall, I think we'll just do barrels and stuff. So 4x4, yeah. So we'll have plenty of room for all the new woods, because we could just grow them all here. Yeah, it didn't really matter in the beginning when we first started out, but yeah, yeah. I was playing around with a pine tree. Um, yeah, I don't like it. I think I gotta like it's gotta be more like spiral. Like the leaves need to spiral a little bit more. I don't like these. I saw a couple people do these. I don't think it works. I love these for like pine cones. Um, but yeah, I was just kind of like just testing it out. I actually think it's a little too short. I think it probably would be better if it was maybe 3 or 4 blocks taller. Maybe thicken it up around the bottom here. But I don't know. I was just kind of testing it out. I may dot a couple of them around just to kind of like, I don't know, kind of like square some things off. Especially now these guys I'm keeping because they're nostalgic. These little I don't even know what they are. But yeah, we're messing around with them. That's gonna take forever to oxidize. The patina. We got bricks. Put the stone in here. Yeah, maybe put like a little bench. Well, this block's taken up, so 1, 2, we can move that. Just have a little three wide bench. That'll fill that space in. You could go away. All right, let's get some Molson. I really like the idea of the hay. What are they? The hay beds or whatever that won't reset your spawn, and they stack to 16. I think it's a great idea. I'm curious if they will they reset phantoms? Because that could be another neat thing if they don't, to where like you're still getting penalized for not sleeping in a bed. But you could also, if you wanted to, like let's say I just slept. It's like, all right, you know what? Actually, I need some phantom membranes. Man, I gotta wait 3 nights. Like at least that would speed up the time um, to get to the phantoms. This doesn't look right, and I think it's this. I think it's just the copper. I really wish I would have aged some. In fact, you know what? I'll do that next. I think I'm gonna age a bunch of them just to have, because it's really bothering me. But I want to like. I'm thinking from. Yeah, let's just do it. Just wherever I could see brown dirt, we'll put a moss block. And then we'll come back and fix it up from there. This can just be. Clicking too fast. Did that little bit make any difference? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It really makes the birch tree pop. What do you think, pig? I really need some music. I should set up like a little jukebox. Yep. Yep. Why am I not using a shovel, by the way? That's a good question. That was the old sorting system. Or the old way of getting down to the lower part of the base. Yeah, we'll just do to this level. Yeah, we'll just do to like to here. Is there light here? Okay. That's fine. I think it's just for the storage room. Let's just leave it at that. Let's leave it at that for now. Yeah, maybe like do that and then we'll do stone, like then make the next part sort of stone and then back up to green again and kind of blend it in. And then we'll texturize this and add some foliage and stuff. But like for now, I just want to kind of get like a less brown backdrop. Like everything sort of like starts to blend together. Uh, yeah. Yeah, like that looks better than that. We can even hide some lighting in there under carpets or even maybe some glow lighting. Anything to avoid having to put more leaves on that tree. Now we're gonna get to that in a second. Oh, it's a baby chick. I'm like, what is that? Well, don't fall, baby. Yeah, your chick has got away there. Okay. Wait, does lightning still, would lightning... Let's test that out. Lightning unoxidizes it, right? Do you need a lightning rod? I guess you need a lightning rod. I don't even know if I have any. Wait, did I have any trapdoors in here? No. I do have a lightning rod, though. No, I do have no trapdoors. I mean, I have trapdoors there, but no oxidized ones. You. Because you can do this while it's raining, right? Oh, that's right, it conducts redstone. But it doesn't, Okay. Well, you know. But if it was already oxidized but not waxed. Is that how it works? Yepers. But only the one block? It doesn't like spread, or is it just one block at a time? Oh no, it did. It took it down one. Okay. Okay. We sleep now. Yeah, what are those box sensors? That was worth checking out. All right, let's get some leaves. I'm gonna use birch leaves for now. I may go and use some lighter ones up top. Let's also. All right, let's get some more gates. I'm thinking it needs to. I'm thinking it needs to be taller now. Hmm. I don't know. I could just add some more like leaves to it, I guess. Let's just do that. Let's make. Yeah, let me get a bunch of them, and then do. Okay. So. Huh. All right, I'm gonna take a 2-minute break. All right, back to the tree. Hmm. I don't know. I feel like it needs a couple more branches. I'm not sure where though. Like maybe on this side, like it shouldn't just jet out. Like, okay. Like it wouldn't just jet out like that. Jut out. It would also come like over. And maybe put a gate. No, I knew that was going to do that. I knew it was going to do that. Gotta get up here. Like that. Maybe. Uh, yeah. And then maybe so that one goes out that way, that one goes out this way. Maybe just like a maybe just like one right here. Like just coming off of this, like that. I could do something. I don't know. Like I feel like I want more bare branches on this side, but maybe not too many. So then leaf-wise, we can do like, I don't know, maybe come down like that, that. It's going to be a lot of this. It's going to be a lot of me placing, walking away, placing, walking away. I feel like we need one. Okay, okay. Can I reach that? Nope. Maybe one here like this. I don't know why I'm drooping them. It feels like it looks better, but also they wouldn't be so droopy. Like they're like kind of bushy. They're just kind of bushy. They don't really droop. Where did I want to put this? Here? Yeah, that looks. Well, I like that we got like a droopy part here, then like another section there. Then we have a section over here. Oh, I kind of like that. And then a section up top, and then let's get this section here. I think we're getting somewhere. You need a leaf there. I think you need one here. And I'm gonna put one on top. There. I mean, I kind of want to leave some spaces. Like, it doesn't all have to connect. Like, maybe get rid of that one. So it's almost like in, like, yeah. Like, almost like in section. Oh, no, but I want that one on top of that. Yeah, okay, never mind. I had that. I kind of like having the sort of on the fence. Yeah, like wherever there's a fence post. I mean, a gate. Like, I didn't want it to end in a gate. That's fine. And if maybe we droop a couple, Maybe like, yeah. Do we droop one even further down? Yeah. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Maybe that one there needs to come down. Can I get on top of you? No. The one issue with scaffolding is, where did I want to go? You? The one issue I find with scaffolding is I do like the scaffolding, but yeah, like stairs, like these stairs, like I can't place on stairs, but if I was using like, I don't know, moss, right? Like, I can do that. Yeah, it's getting there. Maybe we're seeing too many, like from this angle, we're seeing too many of the gates. So maybe put one there. Let's sleep. That mountain's not lit up. Can Enderman take moss blocks? I know they can take obviously dirt and grass and sand. Do they take moss blocks as well? I don't know. So let's fill in. Let's put one on front of this gate. Because I still think it's worth doing like the fences and gates because you see them from like under here, but not from afar. And I guess that feels like that's how a tree. If I went under a tree and looked up, I'd see all the branches, but far away I would just see leaves. I guess does that make sense? And then another, I'm thinking down here. I mean, I'm turning this into like a willow tree. I do like it though. And maybe we mix up some leaves. Maybe we can, I don't know, maybe we can mix some other stuff in there too. I really want to get rid of that one. I know I went back and forth on it, but I don't like that they're... which one was it now? This one. Yeah, I'll just live with that. Yeah, that I didn't like that was having that kind of area connected to that area so directly. And maybe instead, we could. Do we go underneath? Sure. One thing I didn't check, and we should get the gas. I have no idea how this looks from above. Not that, I don't know when, I guess if we were like flying in, or someone was flying in, right? And you can't even see it. It doesn't look Maybe we can fix it up a little bit. It does feel like very. This feels like yeah. Somehow I created. Somehow I just created stairs. No, we don't want stairs. So let's 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 like make this a little bushier up here, right? Because the most leaves are going to be at the top of the tree, getting the sunlight. And we can then, like I said, we can switch these out for even brighter ones, brighter leaves. All right, let's see how. Does that make it worse? No, no, I like it. Yeah, actually, that looks great from this side. This side isn't bad. Yeah. Okay. Could do like I don't know. We could even do like some glowberries or something. I can't mix in like I was like the moss and stuff. We can't do because it'll blend in too much. Yeah, some people put like moss in there and then like they'll put grass or something. I think right here should be down a little bit since we're drooping. Yeah, I really like it. And then one. Oops. Yeah. Maybe like one down there. Or does that become too uniform? No, that'll work. What do you think, Axel? This is Axel Rose, by the way. I was going to do a pink one. That was my original idea, and then but the gold one just I don't know. He looks more like Axl Rose to me than the pink one did. So that's Axl Rose. I was gonna put in fish, but I kind of like the axolotls are bigger, and obviously being the bright yellow kind of fits. Like you can really notice them. But the fact that they get out of the water and back in, out of the water back in, I really dig that. So I'm just gonna do the one though. I also had an idea of putting pufferfish in there. Like if someone walked by and accidentally fell in or something, they get poisoned by pufferfish. That would be funny. I dig that. Let's I kind of want to get some more moss done over here. And then I want to fiddle with this pond, and then I want to fiddle with underneath here. And then there's a couple of other things on my list. My fiddle list. I have like in the nether, I have like a like almost like it's kind of like what do you call it? Like a vending machine that spits out nine items. Food, rockets. Like just if you're going by, you can like kind of replenish your supply. But we don't need to do that anymore with the bookshelves. So I actually want to swap that out for bookshelves because it's way easier. I think we'll add one for, I think we'll do one for totems as well. We'll leave all that for now. I think we'll do, so do the baked potatoes, the rockets, and totems. And then we could just tear that entire system out. So I do think a little bit more on this side. So maybe just a little bit more like that. Yeah, I like it. I know I keep saying it, but I do. Inventory management. What was I wanted to do? There. It's a problem. Like I look at it like, oh, I want to put one there, and then you look up, and it's like, wait, which one was it? Let's see how it looks at night. Maybe we'll put a little, like I said, we can cut back. We could cut back some of these lights. Though. They're not too many. But I kind of was thinking like maybe do a little some glow lichen on top, just to give it a little like a little glow. Yeah, actually, I want to put that torch back now. Let's put it there. Hmm. It's still a little. It feels boxy on this side. Now I'm in trouble. Or maybe it's just because it's at night, but it looks like that's a whole box there. But maybe it just blends together. No. Maybe just put one here like that. Oh god, now it looks like a pre-generate Minecraft tree. Let's take you out then. That looks boxy. You got anything good? I'll say some potatoes. I probably could use some coral. I do like that coral for the we were using that a lot in the potion room. Yeah, we'll pick up some. Cool, cool, cool. Hmm. This feels like it's gonna be something I fiddle with for a long time. I feel like every time I log in, I'm gonna be like, ah, you know what? Oh, stupid bushes. Every time I log in, I'm gonna be like, oh wait, now let's not do that. Let's not droop it. Let's droop it more. I like the shape though. That was probably the most important part of it. Like I really love I love this branch, that branch, and then up the middle here. Okay. Let's take let's step away from the tree. Do we have coral? Let me put all this crap back. So yeah, potion room. Actually, I do. There's a couple things I want to do in here as well tonight. I have like I have this kind of space here, this space here, and then there's this like too wide, uh, yeah, too wide, too up, sort of. Yeah, I don't know what to put here. I can't mirror it because this where the shulker stuff is over here. Um, yeah, I don't know what to put there. Here, I want to put in a. It shouldn't affect the cauldron. I want to put in a bookshelf with arrows. So just put like a double chest of arrows in the back, feeding into a bookshelf. So if we want to make tipped arrows, we just come, boom, take a stack, do whatever, and then you're on your way. So I want to put that in, and then figure out something to do. These are just kind of like placeholders up here, the scaffolding, and we can leave the Fletcher table there, I guess. That's where I was putting the arrows. How'd you get in there? But yeah, we'll get to that. And then I have to figure out. I'm undecided what to do on how to get to the next level. I could just do a bubble column here. That seems the easiest. It's actually not that. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's only 10 blocks up. Like we could easily just put a stairs around back, come back here, wrap around, and just walk upstairs. That's probably not a bad idea. And then we'd have this whole wall to sort of decorate. We could even move it all back. We could actually take this whole thing back to here. That gives us 4 more blocks to do something like in this corner. And actually opening it up and giving us a little bit more of a hallway to view the turtles and frogs, which I also have to figure out. Obviously, we're not leaving it leaves. Um, yeah, buddy, right on cue. So yeah. Let me empty my. Let's put some of this stuff away. Yeah, I'm gonna. It's gonna be one of those things. I'm gonna every time I look at it, like maybe that leaf should not be there, or we should put a leaf there. Man, I don't know how people build these things. They make it look so easy. Or maybe this is how they build them. Yeah, then we'll move all this. We'll move that, and that all over there. These should all be ready to harvest. Oh, that was a cool little test of the lightning rod. I did enjoy that. Actually, I should do. Let's do instead of the lanterns, let's do trapdoors. Let's do trapdoors. Do I have room? Nope, just barely. Um, wait, do we have No, we don't have any trapdoors. Oh, I think we had them in our shulker, but it's fine. We'll make some new ones. I do want to age these bulbs though. They were from the trial chamber. How many can we make? 9. Well, we gotta make more than that. Oh, it's waxed. Okay, I was like, what? Oops. These will probably oxidize before before the 4 on the trash can. I want to check out the Builder's Cape too. I did get it. I did get mine. Let's just put these in here for now. Lily of the Valley can go in here. I do need to make some mud soon. You can go in here. Let's drop this stuff off in the what you call it, the ender thingy. Oh, and then I'll show you what I was talking about with the. So the other thing I want to fix is this. So I mean it's a nice little setup. It'll spit out 9. Just a burnout clock. But yeah. I think it's 9. Is it 9 or 8? So we have 50 potatoes. Yeah, it's 9. But we don't need any of this. Like, we don't need... we'll take all this down. Because there's a lot of redstone behind here, too. I guess, well, it's behind there. But it's... My point is we don't need it. All we need is a double chest, a hopper, and we'll use the bookshelf. We'll stick with the blue bookshelves, and then that's it. And then we can consolidate this down. We could have potatoes, rockets, ender pearls, and so we got here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe we'll do 3 and 3. So potatoes, rockets, ender pearls. We could do. You know, we'll do 2 and 2. We'll do 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we'll do totems of a dying. So maybe we'll do potatoes and totems here, and rockets. Actually, we'll do totems here, because that'd be the one that's used the least. Then ender pearls, then baked potatoes, then rockets. Yeah, so people can just come up, click on, fill their rockets, and then go. So I'll need, so there should already be hoppers there. So I need 2 hoppers and 4 bookshelves. A couple double chests. And then of course we'll have to fill them up. Okay, let's take this stuff out. All this stuff has to be put. This is our like combined. I got this idea from Etho. So me and the other members of the realm share basically. It's like a shared ender chest. We only have a couple set up right now, but we're working on more. So, for instance, this is like dyes and decor. It's easy to show you from underneath. We have some redstone stuff. Over here's this. Ice. Dispensers. These are our lights. We actually need more lanterns. Where's the redstone lamps there? So, yeah. So basically, I'll show you because I can fill one up. Let's take our redstone. So, like, all of us have this Ender redstone chest, and we just use it, and then every once in a while, we could just come here and refill it. So we could take this one that's already full, and now this one will fill up. So there'll always be a full shulker. So we got a redstone, all our basically redstone components. Like chests and stuff too, like everything that you would use for like, all these little projects. This one is lights and lamps. So it's all lights, but also stuff that you may like chains, I don't know, like just little stuff like that. Beehive, bee nests, honeycomb block, something that would make like a nice decor for a lamp. Um, and we just added the oxidized copper lanterns, so that's why I'm oxidizing them because I need like 12 stacks to fill up the chest, the hopper, and all four shulkers. And then we have dyes and decor. So we got all the dyes, some wool, some. So basically, it's like it's kind of like sort of like the idea is like having the creative menu in your ender chest. Like, oh, let's see if this works. Let's see if a beehive works, or maybe a loom works, or maybe a chisel bookshelf. And then you kind of like, like a small room or something like that. You can kind of, design without leaving, without like using creative. So we got 3 of them done so far. We're gonna be working on some more. But yeah, so as I'm going by, or any of the other members of the realm are going by, they could just swap out their old ones for new ones, and yeah, they'll just autofill. So let me grab 4. Let's do that now. We'll grab 4 bookshelves. Do I have? Oh, look at that! I had 4. And let me grab that ender chest too. This bat has been flying around all day. Has he not? There's definitely been a bat out here. Is it the same bat? Hmm. Do bats despawn? Like they have to despawn, right? Like now he's 20 something blocks away. All right, so it couldn't have been the same bat. So where is it? I guess in here. I guess it's spawning from in there. Because there's no other. Because that may be there. Huh. Yeah, so we don't need any of this anymore. We'll leave that. This is gonna fly everywhere, right? We have a chest here. Okay. So we're able to reclaim all this redstone. Yeah, this is a neat little system that we came up with. Why is it just... I was just trying to... I don't know what I was doing with the carpet. Maybe I was spawn proofing because of the lighting. Uh, okay. So we're gonna need two more double chests, two more hoppers, and that's it. That's all we're gonna need. We're gonna need all the... Oh, there's stuff in the hoppers too, right? Yeah. I'll move all those double chests in a second. Okay. So I want one here. I guess we can leave... Hmm. Do we want it on this level or this level? Like, do we want it here or here? Like, I feel like it's easier if it's here, right? Boom. Yeah, for sure. So we want one here, and one here. Boom, boom. Oh, like so. I guess we'll do this. Like that. We may have to come back and fiddle with the decor. Yeah. Because we're going to take this out and this out. And then you need to move over. To here. Oops. Yeah. We have a texture pack right now that it makes things smaller because we wanted like smaller totems on dying, but it makes everything else that's consumable smaller. So like potatoes, rockets, like it's kind of I don't know. I think we're gonna take it off. It's just it's easier. It's just to make the totem of dying a little less unobtrusive. But honestly, I don't even need to. Yeah, like you could just take it. We don't have to have it on either. So we may get rid of that because like that looks so small. And now do we do? Then we can do the chocolate all the way across. Dark oak. Let's get these other two in real quick. So we're gonna have one there, and we're gonna have one here. Black Goth Soul. So I guess we get rid of this. What is in here? Hmm. We can put you back. Actually, you have to come out. We gotta take all you out too. Potatoes are gonna go. Actually, potatoes are gonna go over here. But yeah, I think whoops, I think we'll get rid of the I think we'll take that texture pack off. That's all it is. It's just a texture pack. I mean, we'll leave it. Like it doesn't bother me. The only time it bothers me is when it's like this. Like when it's on the when it comes to what is it? The bookshelves. Okay. Okay. So that should all be good, and then we have more here, right? Oh no, you have to. Here we go. So we got you. Then I'll have you and you. You need to get off. You need to get off. We can just put one there. Oh, you also. Yeah, so we're gonna have to redesign this. And then here we're gonna have we'll have endo pearls, and then totem of undying. Dropper we don't need. So all that can go back into the ender chest. Actually, we're right here. We might as well drop it off. Yeah, I could do that. Something like that. I mean, this whole thing's gonna have to be changed, though. Yeah. We can actually put lights here. Oops. And then we can just close, maybe with just some stairs. Yeah, we'll have like some stairs facing this way, so we could still get in these chests. But if we want, when we want to film, you know, we still have access. I don't like these just sitting on this. So I want to change all the copper blocks. I want to change out. Maybe we'll just do. We could just do oxidized copper, actually. Yeah, and this too's got to go. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just put these here for now, just because I have them in my inventory. Okay, so I need a bunch of ender pearls. I need some warp baked potatoes. Finally fine on rockets. And then we'll get some totems. I'm trying to think there's something else besides totems. I mean, obviously rockets, food, ender pearls. We have our potions. Like I was thinking, like, if someone died and they're running through the Nether or something, like to get their stuff back, maybe they want to grab one. All right, we'll put him there anyway. It's only again, it's a double chest, a hopper, and a bookshelf. Like it's 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 not a lot of resources being taken up. And we actually got a decent little. I guess it's not that much. Right there, servers. We're running. Let me look at more comparators. Some item frames, and that's it. Yeah, I'm not real happy with this either, like the way it looks. But we are gonna. I do want to expand it that way, and work on our next. Work on that next one. Yeah, I'll put totems in there. Oh, I wonder if would it be? I don't know. I was thinking about the banner thing. Like with the banner waving back and forth. But, I don't know. I believe I have, yeah, ender pearls, baked potatoes, rockets we were fine on, and then we should have a couple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, we're good. We got so many projects we're working on, including the Nether. All right, baked potatoes. Yeah, we could use the whole thing. Oh, I should have checked. We don't have. Well, we'll have to bake some potatoes. Rockets. And you. Oops. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. If I do think of anything, I'll just it's not, it won't take long to swap them out. And I got to reclaim some shulker boxes. It is nice to have a nice little selection on hand. When I was digging out the last weekend, was it last weekend and the weekend before, we were digging out some chunks around the Froglight farm. And my lord, I think I popped I don't know 8 or 9 totems from dying. Like the magma cubes were just they were destroying me. Between the magma cubes, the gas constantly, it was just it was ridiculous. Oh, ender pearls. Always nice to have a stash of ender pearls. I burned through so many of them. Like once you start using them, it's like one of those things. Like for the longest time, I never really used them. Um, and then I started using them, and man, I always have to have some in my hotbar. So that's obviously the decor needs to. I got to figure out how I want it to look. The whole concept was when we got here, this like we first got to the Nether, it reminded us of Subnautica with all like it was like this crimson biome and it just I don't know, it just had this like Subnautica vibe. So we were kind of like building this like sort of ancient alien like city. Um, and that's kind of like where we were going with this. And this is kind of like these were doors that are open and leads to like this little, these tunnels. Um, yeah. So I don't know. I want to fix we'll fix this up. But almost like like this is like an airlock. I do like that though. Other than the weird tiny sizes. But yeah, we can't put a banner. We could put a, yeah, I don't know. So then it makes it look like it's going up. Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll swap out. We definitely need to swap out that copper. Like, I think we have some in here. Like, would this look better? It does look better. But I don't know if that's the direction. Maybe go dark. Maybe go dark. And then, yeah. It's weird. Look at the difference. It's both the same wood, right? Look at the difference in color with this half slab and the bookshelf. So we actually do not need, so we don't need, actually we don't need this on this side. We could actually go full blocks. Oh, you know, we do stairs. And that way that'll line up nicely there. And then do stairs up here, mimicking it. And then kind of close the wall off a little bit. Okay. Yeah. But what stairs? Maybe polished diorite? Or maybe we go deep slate, we stick with the dark. Or maybe a solid block there. Yeah, I think the stairs will work. But I don't think these would work. Yeah. No. Oh, I guess I should have left, yeah. Skadoosh. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think stairs. Or do we make it look like a vending machine? No. And then what is... Can we just get rid of... Yeah, I mean, I could just get rid of that whole... That whole section could come down. That's a lot of skeletons. I was messing around with putting some pale oak and pale oak leaves. It just kind of fits this whole vibe. Now, not until you get out here. Once you get out here, then gas will start spawning. But no gas are going to spawn in this area. It's only going to be the occasional Enderman, but it's really just going to be skeletons. And that's because we got the two gas locked up here. We got two here and we got two over there. The way Bedrock works is you can only have two gas in a, what is it, a 4x4 chunk, or 2x, whatever it is, whatever how it checks the chunks. So I think, yeah, if there's a gas tier, so 4 chunks in every direction, there can't be any more gas spawn. So that's how you were blocking off gas from out here. But we'll still get skeletons, because it's not lit up. And Enderman. But yeah, I was trying to do a little, yeah, I was just trying to see, I was just playing around with some of the newer blocks out here to see how they would look. The spore blossoms stay, what are they called? Eye blossoms. Okay. Wait, the skeletons don't miss, do they? Yeah, the eye blossoms, they stay open. Which is kind of cool. Alright, let's put this stuff away. And then I'm going to go on to the next thing. Which is another bookshelf. I think I'm gonna go mangrove. This still doesn't look right. I want it. I really need that to oxidize. Every time I go in the nether, the cat sits. That's why I have that little lever there. It's still the I'm so like so I haven't touched it. This is like in order how it went, and these are our numbers. And they only give you it's only a 70% chance anyway of getting one. Um, but only two phantom membranes. And actually, rabbit's hide is only 9. But yeah, like the chicken, the flesh, like this is all sort of like they're all around the same. Obviously, feathers is a little bit more, but I just think like odds wise, feels like these first 5 are kind of like the same weighting, and then there's like a drop off to the rabbit hide, and then just a huge drop off to phantom membranes. Anyway, it's interesting. Yeah, I figure I'm sleeping down there anyway. Might as well. Might as well put a kitty down there. Alright, what do we got? We got some stone. We got andesite. Got brick, deep slate. We got a couple colored shulkers. And one undyed. Yeah, I'm loving these bookshelves. Not only for the versatility of, um, yeah. See, these are already going. I'm just loving the versatility of these bookshelves. Between the, yeah, we'll throw it in here. It's fine. Between like just the ability to like refill rockets, or even like swapping out entire hop parts of your hotbar, and then obviously the aesthetics as well. What else do I have to get rid of? The concrete, those buttons can go in here. Concrete can go in here. Choppy doors. And I think, oops, I think I want to go. I either want to do mangrove or the whatever the crimson one is. So what do I need? Is it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I have not played around on any of the experimental stuff for the new update in 2 weeks. I am very excited though to see how the cinnabar, mangrove, um, and netherrack look together. So let's look at this, and let's look at. We do not have any. Do I not have any? Yeah, I do. You know, I always forget about. Um, that might not be a bad idea to put either one of these and other ones in there, because I always forget about the movement. Yeah. Huh. I wonder if we can do something with that in the potion room. We should also get some potatoes going. See if our boys got anything today. He spawns up here a lot. We'll sell you them. Actually, I will buy the packed ice. I will buy the orange clay. And that's it. Come here. But he goes up there a lot, so that's why I have the little ATM machine here. So let's put the packed ice in here. I can just throw you in here. I'll put the other stuff away later. Let's see what we like. Because both because the blue, the bark blue, also has that, has that movement, that almost vibrating, glowing vibe. Like, yeah, maybe we could do something with that there. I'm thinking here though, right on this wall. Do we go? We go that, which is more like which more fits in with like this, but the mangrove fits more. So we have mangrove there. I don't know. I kind of like I kind of like that. Now, question: do we put it there or there? I think. I think I kind of like it here. I think it just looks better, though. Seems like it's more, and it almost looks like a picture or something. Yeah, I like it. So all we need now is a double chest and a hopper. Oops. And we're gonna have to you as well. So I need Temporary block. Can I put that you there? Yes. Temporary block there. You go here. Oh, we're still going to see that though. Crap, I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot about that. Well, all right, we'll put it down here. Well, all right. Well, let's. What does it look like? What does it look like with a double chest sticking out here? Because you can't put a not that way. Yeah, we're not doing that. Because I can't cover it up because there's already a trapdoor here. Oh wait, I could put the wall there. No, no, you can't because it has to be. It has to be. Sorry, it has to be here. Yeah, it has to be there. So let's use. It's not like we're gonna use a lot. It's not like we're gonna use this a lot. Let's just use a. We'll use a barrel then. So it's gonna be barrel. So you know what? Then we will put it here now. Yeah. Yeah. So because the barrel will be right there, and it'll be like one little offset. Okay. Okay. So I still need a. Yeah, I need a temporary block here. I need you to go in there. You're gonna go in here. Alright, come on, get me off. Can I get by? There we go. Where's all the, oh, it's tough. Oh, because I used it down here. I'm like, where? I know I had more. You go here. And you go there. Yeah, it's okay. And I could cover, like, I can cover this up with a trapdoor. If we really wanted to. We just could do it up here because I already had this trapdoor. But that's not too bad. Though now I'm questioning the crimson. I like that it brings this sort of magenta to that side because there's no magenta over there. And I don't want to go mangrove because we have the mangrove doors. We could go dark oak, but eh. What else is there? There's the blue, no, because that's going to be too much with the blue. We could try lighter. Let's try a birch. We'll try a birch. Uh, no on the acacia, no on the dark oak, no on the spruce. No on the blue. No on the cherry wood. Or should we try cherry? You know, we'll grab a cherry wood. Right now. We'll grab them all. What else is there? Oh, pale oak. Ooh. Actually, the pale oak. The white arrows feel like it'll blend in. Do we have any pale oak? We do. Let's try a pale oak. One, two, three, four, five, six. I honestly have not built it all with the cherry wood, which is a shame because it really is a beautiful bark. I mean, it's way too pink for me. Like, I'm not a big fan of any of the pastel colors. Uh, where is our crafting bench? Yeah, this is kind of cool. It's just weird. Bookshelves. So we'll try that. Let's try pale oak. I mean, birch. It's not that expensive, but it is a weird, like, 6 stripped logs. Let's face it, you get one, you all have to just cut down one tree and you get 6 bookshelves, but it's still odd. Do we even want to try oak? I think oak would be too. Might as well. I do think I have some made. Yeah. Am I forgetting any other ones? I know I don't want to use dark oak. I don't want to use spruce. I don't want to use acacia. I don't want to use the blue. Oh, jungle? Ugh, I'm not going to use jungle. Yeah, that's it. Jungle was the one I was forgetting. I do like jungle. Like, I do like the jungle, but when it comes to like the strip jungle and the jungle sort of, I actually like their trap doors, but the bookshelves and the stripped, it's kind of like, I don't know. All right, let's try you. I do like it. It blends in though, but I think that works that it blends in. Oh wait, I wonder if this is a good. I wonder if this would be a good spot for like the banner tricky thingy. I kind of dig that. Uh Yeah, that's kind of it's weird. Well, it's weird, but I kind of like it. Uh, so what happens if we have something in there? Oh, it shows up on the. It doesn't. Interesting. All right, before I get distracted with that, pink. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the pastel. So what else do we have left? Oak and birch. I think the birch is gonna work too. Yeah, the birch, because it's a little bit lighter. I think because of the bamboos up there. Wait, are there bamboo shelves? This will work with the crafting bench. I don't want to do spruce because we got spruce floors, we got spruce trapdoors, spruce barrels, like it's too sprucey. The dark oak, I think it'd be too dark, and we have the dark oak out here. We have the acacia there. I do like the oak. I do like the spruce. So that might be a little too light. And I do like, man, I like the white too. Let's get some arrows. Let's see how they look with arrows in them. We should have some here. God, they're so tiny. We gotta fix that. Yeah, because even the arrows are tiny. I think if they can go in your offhand. But they don't look tinier there. I guess maybe they're not tinier. Because it doesn't... It just looks small here, I guess. Um... Yeah. That's kind of cool. I don't know if we're gonna do it, like, because again, we could do, like, different colors. So we could do, like, the magenta there, or maybe do white on top, and then... I'll have to play around with that. It's definitely wild looking, though. I'm going to go. Whoops. I think I'm going to go with the. I think I'm going to go with the oak. Yeah, I'm going with the oak. Now I don't know if we're going to do a banner thingy. Are you on? You're on this block. But the idea is that you could quickly grab a stack of arrows, um, if you want arrows. I mean, I already have. I don't know. I don't know how often we're going to use the arrows. Um, but you never know. I also gotta write the books. I'm gonna write all the ingredients down for each potion, And I'm gonna do some other. I'm gonna write some other books as well, like about attributes. You know, arrows, tipped arrows, things of that nature. Like even like let's say tipped arrows, like all the different tipped arrows, like all the different ways to obtain them. Like on Bedrock, you could fill a cauldron with 3 potions and then just click on it with a whole stack of arrows. Um, you can get them from trading with villagers, but even like the different mobs. So like the strays drop the slowness arrows, the bogs drop the poison arrows, and is it the parched? The parch actually drops weakness arrows. I think that's what it's called. The new desert skeleton. Okay. Uh, yeah, maybe we'll play around with the banner thing. I'm gonna grab a white banner and throw it on there. What if we could do a design? Like, I don't know. There's something there. There's something there that we can do. I'm sure of it. Could we do... What if we did... Okay, what if we did, like... We did a stripe, but then do the second... So let's do white dye. White dye, and I don't know, we'll just pick another dye. What do we have in here? Give me a white dye. Orange, maybe? Could also do red. I'll have to play around with this. But what if we did... Oh, plus we have all the... What's the field mason? That's a brick? Oh. That's interesting. Alright, but what if we did... Oh, it shows up, so if you just throw all the things in there. That's kind of cool. That's going to screw me up, so just put that in there for now. Okay. What if we did stripes? And then did this. I'm not, this is just a test. I'm not actually going to use the orange and white. I just wanted to test it out. Oh, yeah, that's Yeah, there's definitely something we could do here. So it looks like this is sort of uh yeah. Like I'm thinking like you can make it look like almost like a machine is like making something like it's pushing up, you know? Yeah, I gotta figure out like color wise, like that is kind of cool though. Oh, I like it. Can I still? I can. Nice. All right, let's get some arrows. Fill that up. I don't know what we're gonna do over here yet. I know what we're doing down there. I have a cool idea for down there. But here, I don't know yet. I just don't know. Let's find that. There we go. Where's it at? There it is. It's at the top corner. That's probably the only time I'll ever have to do this too. I thought I was just gonna cover it up. Like in my head, I was like, "Oh, I don't need to film, so I can cover them up." But I'm like, "Whoa, I can't. I can. Then I can't. And I can't do it." Yeah, that's kind of cool. And I assume you can still, um, might as well put one in there. Do we have any? God, we don't want string. What would we want? I mean, shoot someone, give them speed. I guess we could do healing. We have two. Say we could do healing for undead mobs. What is the? Alright, see if I can do this off the top of my head. We're gonna need one nether wart, one spider eye, and then one fermented spider eye. So that makes an awkward potion. This makes poison, and this makes harming. And then we'll go harming 2. Right? Awkward potion, then it's... This should be poison. Yep. This is fermented spider eye for the harming. Or instant damage. Wait, no, harming. Potion harming. And this should make it harming 2. Sweet. And now, even with a bookshelf, I should still be able to put it in here. Yepper. And then I can take a stack of arrows. And wham. There we go. Whole stack of harming 2 arrows. Nice. Okay, so that works. And I, for some reason, still had a stack on me. I'm going to have to fool around with some of the banner designs. Because I like the fact that we could just make whatever color we want on the top half. And then kind of figure out something for the bottom half. Because it does look like that's stagnant, and this is like just going up. Vadoom. Shoodoom. Shoodoom. Okay. I think that was everything on my list. Alright, let's put this stuff away. Hopefully a couple of those trap doors are oxidized, because I really... In my head, I thought that trash can was going to look pretty good. And it's not. I just noticed that the stream says Ark Survival Ascendant. Wait, what? Charlie Carna, Minecraft, fiddling about Minecraft, but then underneath it says English Ark Survival Ascendant. I don't know. Eventually I gotta figure all that stuff out. But that's tonight. Oh, this is on my list, yeah. I'm gonna decobble some of that stuff. I do like the trash can there. Okay. I don't need, let's see, oak, birch. Like I said, I'm gonna put, next time I'll have all this stuff in the tree farm. White oak. Oops. Did we already put the pail away? I guess we did. Orange sand. Or red sand. That's really orange. And you can go away as well. I was testing out fiddling around with some other stuff to put in here. Um, so I got some suspicious stew. Uh, doesn't really do anything though. I may put some rabbit stew in there. Why not? Like again, this is where the bookshelves make things so like, and then the autocrafter as well. Like just like I would never, you would never eat rabbit stew or anything like that. But like if you're just like, hey, have it here, boom, you hit it, crafts it, eat it. Let's see if any of these are oxidized. There's a couple of them were already on the second stage. Yep, perfect. I need you. One, tool. Three. Any more greenies? No, that's fine. We'll take you. Alright, I gotta crouch. And voila. And that is why we have an oxidation room. Alright. Get out of here. Alright, whoops. I'm gonna go there and there. Yeah. That looks so much better. I guess we could maybe leave like we could fool around testing leaving like different colors. But I feel like that is so considering that what I had on there before with the ugly brick like big monstrosity thing. Um yeah, this is nice little compact. Like I said, I'm gonna put a bench here. We can move this. Um, let's put you here for now. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll just do that. Yeah, we'll put a bench here. And that'll tie in this little corner nicely. I don't like how flat. I don't like how flat that is. So we're gonna have to. Yeah, maybe. Let me do that. Maybe one more. Yeah, we'll leave that. And then do, so what was that, 3? I'm still, the roads are still up in the air here too. Again, it's just I've been playing around. I'm doing different things. Um, maybe make them a little bit more worn in the middle. I don't know. That feels better. This feels. Maybe take that out and this out. Put you here. Maybe that as well. Yeah. All right. That feels a little better. No. Though I do want to put some regular deep slate in. Some more of the smooth basalt. Maybe even some regular basalt as well. Whoops. Like I said, I start mixing in some of the smooth. Here's some regular. I just dotted it across to see what's. Oh, I like that better. Yeah, that feels a little better. Now with this tree gone, I do need something here. This is also going. This has to go. Will that decay on its own? I can't remember. I think this was grown, not placed, so it should decay. I'm gonna leave those two up for now. This one also needs to go. I think this will be a nice spot for one of those pines. But I want to make sure that, eventually if we start building out this way, that we don't ruin. I don't mind this, like, coming around one tree and then bam. So kind of like framing it in um, with a tree here. So I think like a nice tall pine tree right here, right where that one was. Maybe another one on this side. And then smaller trees here. Or maybe we just do bushes. Maybe we just do like this kind of stuff. I don't know, I'll have to think about it. And then the tree, like I said, I'm gonna keep fiddling around with this tree, but I do like this tree. This looks so much better. I can't tell you how like you see it, right? Like how night and day that is. And I like yeah, I know it's backwards, but man, it looks good. So over here I'm thinking, what are we thinking here? I want to get a little bit less cobbly. So what does that leave? Stone, tough. What do you think, Axel? Maybe some tough. How does the tough look? Tough looks so tough is darker. It does have like kind of the green in it too. So if it's darker, maybe more Like on the inside here, like and in the water maybe, like that. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like that. And maybe do the same thing on this side. Then we can do some more like maybe get rid of that. Maybe get maybe like a stair. Wait, can you have is there tough stairs and slabs? I don't even know. Obviously, I know all like the brick variants and stuff. Yes, there is. Sweet. Yeah, let's just let's take that out. Okay. Okay. It's still toughy though, or it's still a little cobbly. Now maybe one more over here. Let me just do this. Yeah. So what else could we do? I guess there's like light gray wool. That could be getting a little too. I want to stay away from like smooth stone. Acacia is too barky. Would like. Obviously, we can't use diorite because we got that there, but would like a different andesite maybe? Andesite's kind of bluish though. Like it's got an almost like yeah, I mean that's why I always put it with the light blue here. Like because that's darker. This is lighter than this. So I feel like we need to almost go. Could go gravel. I'll try the stone. The stone we can at least get some other variants for like with the shape and stuff. We can also use stone with like a random like something like that. It just looks silly. I do want to put dot around some a little bit more of like the stone buttons. But yeah, I think that's getting a little aggressive. I know people do it, but it's not. I'm not a big fan. Uh, but maybe we could do gravel, sort of like maybe like in here almost. I know it's very like hard edge, but I'm planning on kind of making. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really know. Maybe there, like that. Is there any more coarse? Yeah. That feels a little. That feels a little better. And maybe a tough mixed in there. Okay. Oh, big baby. No. I don't want to get too. Yeah, I want to get like less rocky as we go. Hello, sir. I just bought bubble coral from you. I think we're good. Try out our thing here. I don't need you. Let's get rid of you. You. Yeah, maybe it needs. You know what it needs? I just realized. It actually what it needs is foliage. Like I think the rock formation is fine. I probably could use maybe like a one or two, like maybe just walls to kind of like, uh, maybe a wall here. Actually, I kind of like that idea. Let's see if we have any I can make a moss wall real quick. But I'm thinking that what it really could use is it's kind of like some leaves and foliage that it's missing, not more rocks. Let's see if this looks good. I kind of like that in that one little corner there. Right here. Oh, let's go. Let's go you there, and then you right here. Yeah. Actually, I need a. You know what? It actually needs to be on top, I think. Eh. Now let's make it look more jagged. Hmm. I did not mean to hit that one. Yeah, let's go back to that. We could put it. Maybe here. Yeah, that's a little better. Or maybe right here. But I think it needs more of the bush stuff. Can you go on stone? No. Yeah, but I think this is what it needs, more of this. So what can we put? We can't really put anything on the rocks, but like maybe behind, like once we get behind it and build this up a little bit, maybe some bushes. All I have is azalea leaves. Oh, you know what we could do? We could do leaf litter, right? Oh, we could also do the other flowers, wildflowers. That might be too colorful. But yeah, we do have some leaf litter. Though it doesn't really. Can you? Can't put it in water, right? Could you put it on a lily pad? No. You can put it on stone though. Um. Yeah, I don't know. We can do something with this. And maybe not on the dirt. I don't know. I'll have to play around with it. Alright, let's put some of this stuff away and then I think we're gonna call it there. So yeah, I think we got everything kind of done that we wanted to do. Trash can. Um, yeah, I like the backdrop more with the. I think we'll do more of this. Then we'll go through and texturize it. I'm liking the tree. It's gonna take me a while to kind of get it exactly the way I want it. So I need to come up with a bench. I need to come up with something here. I think small trees here. Pine tree there, pine tree there, and maybe yeah, maybe I'm not. I don't know. I'm not feeling the leaves. Something's like we're close with this. I know I'm close with it. It's just off by. There's something bugging me that's off by it, and I don't know what it is. I think it might be color. The tough really helps. But I'm thinking it needs a splash of something. I don't want to put coral or anything in here. But maybe like, maybe like swap out like one of these for dirt and then just have like, I don't know, a flower. What about what can cactus flower go on? Is that also only dirt or can that go on, um, if I was a cactus flower, where would I be? Oh, I know where I'd be. I guess we had a bunch of leaf litter. Um, Cactus flower. Oh, you can put it on. Oh. Ooh. Now, is that going to be like too... Okay, so where could we... Yeah, I kind of like... That's kind of what I was talking about. Like, that's kind of... It was missing, like, kind of a splash of color. it's also I realize it's very freaking square, man. That wasn't intentional. Um, yeah. Okay, cactus flower. So maybe put another one or something else here to sort of balance it out. So you'd have something there and something there. That's sort of okay. I like it. Anyway, listen, thanks again for watching, everyone. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll start streaming again. We'll see, but I just felt like doing it. So anyway, yeah, it's been a little over 3 hours. Anyway, take care, and I'll let you know when I'm going to stream again. All right, bye.